It's the boy cast. New episode started right now. Yeah. Look, they ain't got a clue. They saying how you make it in this truth without a bishop or a crew. Cause I'm the bishop and the few. I put the Jew up in the juice. He put the loose up on my noose and show me what I need to do to make the floor before the roof. Cause the rain is just a stain. And it rains on the blameless and the blame. And that would never change. Let me explain. It mean I got grounded before I grew a little. You act like you knew a lot before you knew a little. It's not complicated once you get rid of the riddles. You teach the top is just the middle. You worse than some spittle. The real truth is too big and you bruisers are brittle. To catch this you need a net and I carry like Kittles. Why your faith never lag? My power showed me. How you make it out of that? My power showed me. Why you always coming strapped? My power showed me. How you able to see that? My power showed me.
What's good? What's good? Back again. For everybody been doing well enough to do well enough. Shabbat shalom, everybody.
You open Google Chrome on your phone.
Excuse me. Okay, here we go. Yes, sir. All right. Okay. Y'all know I'll be starting off the shows for now on. We gonna bring up black inventors. I talked about a few of them last week, but I want to bring up some more. Now, I don't want to just bombard y'all with a bunch of names, but I mean, whatever, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with Granville Taylor Woods, born April 23rd, 1856. He died January 30th, 1910. I'm reading it now off the thing, so I can just give a better introduction. Okay, now where I left off. Okay, was an American, they say American inventor, but he was a black man, a black inventor with more than 50 patents in the United States. He was the first African American mechanical and electrical engineer after the Civil War. Self-taught. That's very important there. Self-taught. Now listen, we talking a person who's taught himself mechanical, electrical engineering. Self-taught. One of his inventions was a device called now this name I just can't say it. The synchronous multiplex railroad telegraph, a variation of the inducted telegraph which relied on ambient static electricity from existing telegraph lines to send messages between train stations and moving trains. We like nothing would exist. This man name is Granville Taylor Woods. He owns 15 patents to things. One of them being a train invention that allows trains to do what trains do today. Somebody got to be the great grandbaby of this man. He has more than generational wealth. This is wealth beyond our means of comprehension. This is the wealth that has them go build islands and kidnap people. This is the type of wealth he got. Where is the lineage to this man? Y'all might need to start looking into this stuff. Y'all might be the great grandkid eligible for some of these benefits from these patents. Granville Taylor Woods basically created the way trains work today. The man was born, which I found pretty interesting, in Columbus, Ohio. Not too far from me. Man. I got another one. I'm starting y'all off and y'all finish it. Joseph N. Jackson. I gotta blow this up a little bit. You know one thing about getting older? Your senses and all the things you took for granted, they start to be a little bit ornery, disrespectful even. All right. Now listen to this. Everyone, we talked about him last week, but everyone who has enjoyed the use of their programmable VCR, DVR, TiVo, and television remote controllers owes a thank you to Mr. Joseph N. Jackson. He is a living legend and an inventor, scientist, businessman, humanitarian, and co-founder of the Black Inventions Museum, Incorporated to date. He continues to work on ideas that enhance the lives of, listen to this, listen to who he's enhancing, listen to the number, billions of people worldwide. There is not a TV to date. They are not making TVs, have not been making TVs for years upon years and decades that does not have a remote controller. You got everything that can get, you have doors that open up now with remote controls. Garages. I mean, somebody is the great-great-grandson of Joseph N. Jackson. And I'm sure you can get a piece of that pie. Is this your granddaddy? I'm sure he left in his will, give it to my grandkids. Yeah, I don't know. It may be. Maybe. So we got two people who changed the world. Just two men. We got Granville Woods and we got Joseph N. Jackson. Granville did the telegram and the communication systems for trains and allowed them to conduct business properly and greater. And Joseph N. Jackson created the remote control. I mean, what? These are just two men who changed the world forever. Forever. What can get better than the remote control? For you to just think it and nothing. Listen, our people create things. The only thing that can one up what we create is the actual telekinesis ability to do things. What gets better than touching something and it operates to your at your wheel? I'm saying I want that thing to move. That's all. That it doesn't get any better than Black inventions. It has to get supernatural after that. To top a Black inventor, you have to become supernatural. And I'm not finished. I may got some supernatural things for y'all. Maybe. These people are supernatural, man. Our people are supernatural. Black inventors. I'm going to run their names down again. Granville Woods made the trains the best they going to ever get. Joseph N. Jackson allowed everybody in the world to have some type of superpower at the fingertips. Woo! I'll look into y'all lineage because I know I shall. I would love to know that I'm a great-great-grandson of an inventor. Somebody who creates something, who created things that change the perspective of billions, the lives of billions, the productivity of billions of people. Supernatural things. Supernatural things. Now, what do we call this? I'm trying to pronounce his name right. This. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Because one thing I already explained to y'all is I didn't finish school. Okay. So what we're gonna do is you know what? This is what I'm gonna do. Because I have this program I can use, which I have not been using. Okay. All right. So I have to get his name, but it's his brother, young man. I've seen this video years ago. Now, as we talking about inventions and how we able to do things with our mind and create these inventions, I want to share this with y'all. I want y'all to watch it on your own time. It's a YouTube video, right? Of this young brother who went blind. I don't even want to say went blind. The young man had no eyes, right? He possesses. I'm gonna give y'all the video so y'all can watch it on your own. Now, I want to bring it around full circle. So we talking about black inventors, and I mentioned something supernatural. I say the only thing you can get better than what these brothers and sisters create is to actually be supernatural. And guess who gonna one up a brother that create things that almost give you the ability or the sense of a superpower? We take it for granted now, but when the remote control was popped up, that was super. That was amazing. That was futuristic. Trains, futuristic. Only thing that can get better than a black man invention is actually somebody being an actual supernatural human. Well, we have we have at least one being documented and publicized, and we know it's millions of us. I seen this post, right? Somebody said there's billions of people on Earth, and ain't nobody got superpowers. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. I'm gonna talk about this young brother. They giving me a hard time with this clip, but hold on. You know what? I'm gonna share it to my Facebook first before they try to do something weird. Okay, I'm going on my Facebook. So it's on my Facebook right now. Because they ain't giving me. Hold on. Okay, here we go. His name is Ben Underwood. And he does not have eyes. He ended up passing away. But he does not have eyes. But he rides bikes, plays basketball, participate in all childlike activities because he uses the ability to sense things around him. Listen to this. He is able to pinpoint things around him and live like an ordinary kid with no eyeballs. What? His name is Ben Underwood. And they call it echolocation navigation. That sounds like a damn animal. That sounds like something off a Discovery Channel you don't apply to a human. Echolocation navigation. He's blind. Excuse me, no, not blind. He has no eyes. So the sister with the ability to heal the blind like Christ was, Because Christ said you're going to do greater works than I will. The sister said, oh, yeah, I believe you, Christ. And she went and done that. She can't fix his eye because it's not there. But guess what? He don't need them fixed because he uses echolocating navigation sensors. Otherworldly. How is this possible? It should not be possible. But it's possible. Inventors are supernatural. This young man took his invention and made it him. Has no eyeballs. And uses, hold on, like some type of damn submarine. They classifying this man like he's some type of mechanical device, some improved technology. They say this young man has echolocating navigation skills. As if he's not a little boy or a human. He's the normalest kid you can find. Probably got on his mama nerves. Probably pissed his siblings off. Probably got some whoopings. Normal kid with the ability to do things like we see superheroes do. Y'all know who Daredevil is. Yeah. He's doing that. Tapped in something supernatural. We all got that ability. Now imagine if he was able to tap into that. See the circumstances. This is why we are so great. The circumstances he had to deal with allow him to be mutilated, to lose something very important that all humans need. His mind and willpower and strength and the power of being who he wanted to be manifested echolocating navigation skills. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we talking about? This is so frustrating. Knowing that the world is such an amazing place, full of amazing people, our people first and foremost. Let's just stick to our people first and foremost. This young man should be talked about throughout history. But see, the scary thing in that is, if you're not our people, you can't bring this little boy up. Because guess what's going to happen? You're going to find out that our babies are able to tap into this thing. And let me give you something, which I believe. Now, this may not be true. I believe we have this ability from birth to tap into these supernatural things. And then once we start to doubt, and once we start to undergo the process of being dumbasses, I think we lose that ability. I think it just become unattainable. For most, I think to get that ability back, you got to almost restart your life. And nobody's willing to do that. I just dropped a song called Signs. Y'all check that out when y'all get a chance. It's just me, tidbit. Because I'm doing more podcasts. I'm saving all the stuff for the podcast. So I jump in the studio every now and then and do a verse. But it's the signs. Look in the sky. Did y'all see this thing out of New York, right? It looked like a sun. Everybody stood and saw it. But it wasn't the sun. And it wasn't the moon. Supernatural, man. But we have the ability to become these things. The young man possessed echolocating navigation skills. Meaning, he put something out and it brought back imagery. He put something out and it brought back imagery. He put something, it hit something. What was he pushing out? Like how? How? It's impossible. But it happened. Man. We have to be greater, people. This is why I think the Most High chose us. Because we were very reluctant to give up that ability once we were able to attain it. Now, I don't think every black person, Israelite, can obtain this type of supernatural gift. But I do think we have a higher percentage to collectively do this. I think people around the world have an opportunity, but I think their percentages are so low. I think our percentages are very high to do these things. One, because I think the melanin in our bodies. So even Africans can do these. People all over, anybody on that continent has the ability to be supernatural. Higher than anybody anywhere else. But it seems like us being put in these situations have to almost rely on that ability. Rely on that sense. That extra sense, that supernatural sense to overcome the situation. So slavery and all this stuff is backfiring. Because now we have become a different type of being. And they are hiding these things. They only show you when it's very, extremely profitable. They're not going to show you just because it's a great thing and everybody in the world should know about it and be taught in every book in the world. No. It got to be extremely profitable. You know how many tests they ran so many tests on that young man, he died. They killed one of our superheroes. He need no night vision. He could have been the greatest superhero of all time. He could have worked in the night and we could have supported him, protected him, and he could have been a superhero if we lived in a world like that. Let's just pretend. Well, shit, anything is possible. Let's pretend now. Then we said, what echo is a echo locating navigation skills. Animals use that. Don't. Dolphins got that. Dolphins. He didn't need eyeballs. Out there playing basketball. Ben Underwood. Y'all look it up. I sent it on my Facebook. Out there playing basketball. Black inventors. These are black. He's classified to me as a black inventor because he invented something in his own person, in his own being. Is y'all telling y'all children to be great? Did y'all tell y'all children any time this week to be great? You's a selfish mother. All right, on to other news. Let's talk about a little China. I'm starting not to. I want to talk more about her. I gotta talk about China. Yeah, Google echolocating navigation skills. You'll find it in submarines and animals. And animals, man. Unbelievable. Okay, so we got. Oh, how did I lose that? Okay. I done clicked off the dang on thing. I got too excited. All right, so we got a new variant of COVID. It's called the XBB variant. Popped up a few days ago. It is projected to have 60 million cases of a new COVID virus circling China. Ain't that mighty coincidental? A new variant is about to just smother China. Interesting. XBB, like some goddamn on anime cyborg. Yeah. New wave. India will be hit hard as well, they say. But China has expected 60 million people to get sick. Interesting. They got some biotech that they are making, preparing to combat this XBB, this new variant of COVID that is expected to infect 60 million people. That is outrageous. Just out the blue. How you estimate how many people? And I always tell people, I say, just because it's on TV don't mean it's right or it makes sense. How do you estimate that? What is going in your synopsis that allow you to come to this conclusion that shows you, okay, once you affect this person, then it's going to automatically do this? Like these numbers. XBB, y'all check that out. And they are working on a cure before the damn thing even take over. The exact target number. That's what it is. A target number. That makes the most sense than their assumptions of what this thing could cause. It has to be the target number. Okay. Yep, XBB, new strand. Seeing some on it. I was trying to get how they came to this conclusion, but it was like some the Omicron variant from SARS. And I don't know, man. Like, this stuff is just outrageous, man. It says linking to symptoms of pink eye. Normal things people going through on a normal day, they're gonna say is XBB now. Remember, for a while, we ain't heard nothing about COVID. They locked down the whole United States for a whole year. Imagine all the dirt it was doing when everybody was sitting in the house for the most part. Yeah, this was this week. All right. Now we're gonna transition over again because I lost the other info. Because I can care less at this point about certain things. I'm gonna give y'all what I got, and then y'all can go check it out. But a lot of these things, really, it'd be so interesting until I find out something about us, and then I just be like, I don't care about nothing. I just want to talk about what I want to talk about. But that ain't fair. That ain't fair to, I don't know who it's not fair to. I don't know. Well, the other news, more community-based. Like I said, I want to talk about my Facebook post and talk about things dealing with us and more personal things. So I know everybody heard about the incident with ISUPK and IUIC. I don't know if y'all saw the footage. I do have the footage if you would like to see it. But, so the incident was they were out there street preaching. Now, listen to me. I have no quarrels with anybody street preaching. But please help me understand this situation. We got ISUPK and IUIC out there. And these brothers are out there street preaching. It's a designated time for both parties to conduct their prophesying and teachings around this specific area. I don't know why they both want to be there at the same time. Well, it's really not at the same time. It's supposed to be like one and like, okay, this your time and this my time. But for whatever reason, they was bumping heads in that corner. Now, you know how a corner is. A corner is a corner. You can get on a corner and it can be, so they kind of separated by the corner, but they're like right there. They basically can reach over and shake each other's hand. Now, the situation is they were preaching, doing their works. And one IUIC was packing up, getting ready to leave, and then he was grabbing one of the brothers from ISUPK. I guess got offended that particular manner, and it kind of like shoved and knocked down the IUIC brothers' equipment. And then the IUIC brother pushed the ISUPK brother. Another brother from ISUPK came up, hit somebody with a fairly I would say disrespectful sucker punch. It was disrespectful because this is not a fight. This is a dispute between electronics and furniture. I think that they stepped in before the electronic and furniture had an opportunity to either discuss their dispute with one another, and they didn't allow that process to be handled correctly, and a fight broke out. Crazy thing, the two people in question, the speaker and the furniture, didn't even really go at each other. It was the brothers. Why? So they got into a good tussle, a good Russell tussle, and a lot of the IUIC brothers, they outnumbered ISUPK like 3,000-1. It was very overwhelming, and so they took them down very professional, like I mean extremely professional, almost too professional. Anyways, the whole point is it's a corner. One corner. Y'all couldn't go down the street and do these same things. I don't see me. I'm a conspiracy guy. I like conspiracies because a lot of truth. That's where you find the most of the truth at, and the things they say, oh no, get out of here. That couldn't be. But it almost looked, how do you say, intentional. Why are we fighting on a corner? Either that corner was prophesied to be able to gain the most souls, or a lot of the brothers are just out there for vain reasons, to look good for their caps only. I just couldn't understand the Russell tussle. I have made a post on Facebook saying they was really getting it in over this spot like this was a piece of Jerusalem. Why are we doing this? We try to project this image that we are not violent, we are not combative, we're all about the people, we're all about spirituality. And then they record us, because we got to say us, even though it was them. They recorded us, because everybody say who the Israelite, they're going to picture these guys fight. Why would they? Why? I think if the numbers was a little more balanced, it would have been a sight to see. It would have got so ugly. Them IUIC brothers laid them brothers down. I mean, WWE handicap match all over the place. Everybody was pinned down. You had some brothers begging to be released. Not begging like, oh man, if you don't release me, man, it's gonna go down. Hey man, I didn't do what you thought I was trying to do. It was begging. It was ugly. It was very stupid. Very unfortunate. But, like I say, a lot of these things are intentional. Now, when you get a brother like myself, go out there and say, yeah, I'm an Israelite, Matt, they're going to keep it moving. Seems like that's the plan, man. Because I don't see now. This could be totally off the mark, and these brothers could have just been having a bad day, or felt like one was being disrespectful. And two, we have to also put in perspective that when the camera is on, the camera's not on 24 hours. The camera is not taken from start to beginning. It's taking a piece of life, and we have to build a case around that. It could have been totally different once the camera was off. It could have been disrespect from one side enormously, and the other side is being very respectable, and respecting their space and really not trying to get into any type of altercation. It could have been that case. Or before the camera, they both could have been acting more of an ass than once the camera came on. Okay. Jeez. Okay. But yeah, it was very blase, man. He's a man. And then we look at it as a whole. I look at it as a whole. Like, okay, how we conduct inside, I want to talk about how we operate. How we conduct inside our organizations. It's a format to it. When somebody does something, we come to them, we correct them, or we talk to them, whatever, however the format goes. I don't know much about that format, but I know it's a format. It's a formula to help the brothers in that specific organization. This would be a great opportunity. I mean, perfect for both of those elders, Elder Nathaniel and General Yohana, to sit down and scold those brothers together, like side by side, not designated. Oh man, that'd be so dope if they was to get side by side, right? And they as a team now, like almost as a front, as a united front, and say, yeah, man, your brother was out of line. Me, I'm gonna act like I'm General Yohana. Me and Elder Nathaniel are going to deal with you brothers according to the scripture, not according to the colors that we're operating in, not according to the doctrine that we may not agree on. We're going to deal with y'all according to scripture, and what y'all did was disrespectful and embarrassing to both organizations. Now, I'm Nathaniel. General Yohana is right. You guys were out of line, and we're going to deal with y'all accordingly. And for whatever reason, I pop up. These elders is right. You niggas is crazy. Great opportunity, man. We need to see some unity within the brotherhood. And not just the brotherhood. I'm talking about the upper echelons. The head honchos. We really need to see that unity. I think this is a perfect opportunity to do that. Great opportunity to do that. Please, I'm begging y'all to do that. We're not going to say it won't happen. We're going to have high hopes for this. Now, this week, I really wanted to get into what you guys are up to. For whatever reason, y'all very hesitant to talk back. Now, I don't mind going on, but my plan is to invite you guys into a conversation because I want to see how we can be a better show for the people. Now, other than the things I bring out, I want to know what have you guys found that I can research into, because I'm only one person. My wife is very busy. Kids, they do whatever. So I'm really, doing a lot of the research and coming across these things. So if y'all have things that y'all have come across and just want me to check into, like we had the Gilgamesh thing, we got the brother this week who's a superhero. We got the inventors that we're going to continue to talk about. I need you guys also to help me find out more things about anything. I like interesting topics like this one. AI imaging imagery. I don't know. I don't know how to properly, but the AI thing is taking a toll, right? And I know that y'all are familiar with the incident with Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx went into the hospital. Now, no word was said about his condition other than he's very sick and he may be passing away soon. The daughter had came out. This is all coming forward. I want to make a point. The daughter came out and she was saying that he's perfectly fine. He out there playing hacky sack or some handball game, whatever he was doing. But for whatever reason, he's not taking to the initiative to go live on Facebook. Now, this is the idea I'm putting out. I want y'all to just follow me for a second. With this AI technology now, they can make images. They even got one of LeBron James and Curry in a makeout session, which is stupid. They got images of people having a bunch of Europeans out there having a cheese festival. And these are AI image. It looked like a real festival, but it's not. It's AI technology. Now, hold on. This is getting creepy because now they can take the voice of anybody and manipulate the voice of anybody and post it as if they were saying it. They had what is that singer? What's up with this? Okay. All right, I'm gonna get this for y'all, but I want to bring this full circle. The AI image thing is really, I keep saying, it's really about to destroy and alternate history forever. If y'all unfamiliar with it, just Google it and see these images. They look okay. There's one out now with Kanye West. He got on blue socks and he got big broad shoulders. That's not even him. That's a generated image. So they are able to manipulate anything and make anything be true. Remember a couple years back, they was putting our faces on actors and actresses, and if you got the app, you can talk and be that face and be that actor. Man, yeah. So I want to play this for y'all. Oh my God. Okay. I want to play this for y'all to show y'all how crazy this is getting. They deleted a lot of my videos. Oh, that's interesting. But I want to play this for y'all. Okay. Okay, brother sent me this. Right? Frank Sinatra was his name, right? Jeez, man, let me see. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right, hold on, give me a second. Okay. Okay, maybe. I don't know why it's not showing up right here. Well, one thing I ain't gonna be doing is making myself look like I ain't telling the truth. Hold up. Where is it? Well, give me some time to find this thing. Okay, but anyways, the imagery is you can sound and look like anybody. I mean, it's almost uncanny. It's an identical. I really want y'all to hear this, man. It's really crazy. Let me see if I can. Okay. Because I want y'all to see this, man, because it really is eerie. It really is. Well, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. I am going to, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I know what I'm about to do. All right, so we're going to go to this first. And go to this. Oh, my gosh. Just bear with me. Bear with me for a second. I got it in here somewhere. Okay, here we go. Now listen to this.
Voice. And no, somebody could take my voice and admit to a crime. I ain't even thinking that. Like, that's what I said. We worry about the wrong thing.
Hold on. Now listen to this. Now listen to this. This is the technology they have, right? I'm trying to restart it. The technology they have can sound exactly like you. And then they can post the image of you saying these things. Now, right now, it's a bunch of still shots. But listen, come on. We know they can do the video. But I want to listen to it.
And no, somebody could take my voice and admit to a crime. I ain't even thinking that. Like, that's what I said. We worry about the wrong thing. We're about Drake. I was going to say the kidnapping. Somebody can take.
Now, the reason why he's talking about this is because they are using musicians' voices to make songs. So you can die, right? I think it's something really going on with Kanye West, and I think it's something really going on with Jamie Foxx. But I said they can keep these people alive by making songs using their voices, right? And we already know that they are doing the hologram concerts. They already did it. What's that? Megan Thee Stallion done one already. What's the other one? That Cardi B did one. And then they did one with Pac and Biggie. So they doing these hologram concerts. You ain't even got to be there. So you die, they kill you, and do a hologram concert with your voice and image with a new song, and you dead. You've been dead for 10 years.
My voice, call my kids, say, hey, this is your dad. Come outside and open the door for me. And my kids will open the door because they heard daddy's voice. Oh my God.
Sick.
Meanwhile, we're worried about Drake being pissed off. So this is something I'm talking about that sound. This is the Black Daddy. Like, Black Daddy is thinking about daddy stuff. And I think we're more worried about The Weeknd has a voice and he sounds like Michael Jackson. I've been way more worried about AI Tamira saying, and I killed that dude in Buckhead, and that was me that shot him. And then people like, here's her confession, and you like, that wasn't me. That's the scary part about it.
Extremely scary. So, with this technology, they can and will, and probably already did it, use your voice, your images, and set you up. The man said, "What if somebody used my voice?" Now you know it's going to be available to the buyers pretty soon, and a lot of people are already able to do it. It's just an AI image. It's a program on the computer. They eventually it's going to be the program on your phone, and they can use your voice and make you do and say anything. And you had nothing. Imagine if they was to take somebody out and then allow them to take the fall for the crime or anything. We in a world of nothing's going to be real. Like, everything is going to be perpetuated first as false. And so when something real happens, you just don't know. This is a sick world. What the script say? If it was possible to deceive the elect, hey, that looks very possible. It's very scary though. I think that we are coming into the age of total. Like, we always wanted this technology age to take off. You know, people used to love Star Wars and all that stuff. It's taking off, and it's taking off in the worst way possible. I got one more thing I want to show y'all. Now listen to this. Now this is Frank Sinatra. Y'all know who Frank Sinatra is, right? He is singing Little John's song "Get Low." Hold on, let me get that for you. Here you go. Now listen. Frank Sinatra. He died like in the 40s, right? I'm not sure when he died. Or maybe he was born in the 40s. So he died. He's not alive. But listen to this. Listen to that. This ain't no see, the thing is, this is not a guy pretending to sound like Frank Sinatra. This is AI voice recognition technology manipulation to use to do this. This is not a skit from my knowledge, from what I'm understanding here. This is not a skit from SNL. This is not nobody goofing around. This is a computer generating this voice, singing Little John's from the window to the wall. They're going to make it fun and approachable as they destroy the earth. I said, listen, this right here, this may be the most demonic thing they done came up with. Because now you can't even be you. You cannot justify yourself. The image in your voice is being recorded. I bet the what they call it, the decibels, your voice, I bet it probably even match. If they can get that to match, you're done. We're all done. This is sick. And I mentioned about Kanye. He's been missing for about 2 months now, right? And then pop up. He said himself, if I'm gone for a while and then pop up, it's not me. And then they come out with these images showing him, right? And it's just scary that they can take you and be you. You know, they try to be us for so long. Oh, what the prime, what is the prime minister or something? Somebody from Iran, one of their presidents, you know, so to speak, one of their kings. He said, this was in the 40s or earlier. I think it was a little early. He said, no, it was a little bit after. He said, how did the Jews leave black and come back white? They wanted to be us so bad. Now they actually can be us. They got synthetic masks, especially China has the best ones that I've seen. Synthetic masks that you can put on somebody else's face, and it moves just fine. If you're not up on them and then touching it, then you can tell it's fake. But if I throw a hoodie on and sit back and you on the corner and I'm talking stuff and I'm looking at my phone, you can't tell I'm not who I look like. This is a sick, 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 sick world we are entering in. It's about to be so unfair and unbalanced. It's going to take supernatural intervention. They're going to have to take supernatural things to just start happening daily. We're going to need the sun to just go turn off like that. That's when we know, okay, yeah, this is the help we needed. Something got to change. And guess who they killing? All the superheroes. That young man, Ben Underwood, echolocating navigation ability. Man, I wouldn't be surprised if a black man invented this technology to allow people to manipulate voices. I wouldn't be surprised if a black man did. Because that's how great we can do the greatest things. The greatest things in accomplishment, so to speak. But this is a bad thing. This is a very bad thing. All right, guys. Man. Sum it up. Black inventors. Black superheroes. New COVID strand. Community conversation. I didn't go too in deep. I don't want to. See, the thing about the community is it's so fickle. Like, it's some things we should be discussing, but can't discuss with people retarded. And then you'll start saying things that make sense in any other platform, in any other facet of conducting a community. It'll make sense, but in this community, it's people retarded. So if I say, oh no, that's not how you properly execute the method of trying to survive, I will be deemed unspiritual or something stupid. It's just stupid. I mean, I don't care what anybody say. I'm gonna say certain things, but some things I just don't waste my time. I really don't have time for y'all coming on my post talking stupid. No matter of fact, I do got time for it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start just saying whatever. Because I already say, well, I just go 99%. I don't go full blown hoodie John. I keep it a little nice. But anyway, so we got that community stuff. We got AI technology taking over the world. It's sick. It's twisted. Y'all Google all this stuff I'm talking about. It's real. Oh, and the sun out there in New York, it was, I don't want to say sun because it wasn't the sun. The sun shot, it was sun, the sun was setting over to the right. It was something directly in front of them that wasn't the sun. It was getting off a sun-like ambient light, but it wasn't the sun. Now we know the moon doesn't do that. The moon just can't do that. All right. So just to sum up, if anybody got any questions, if not, I'm gonna leave off with a song. I'm gonna play the new song and then we can close it up. But I would like y'all to drop questions. And I remember the brother mentioned that he had a topic he wanted to talk about. I had mentioned you last week, I think I did, or the week before. I have yet to get back up with you, or you yet to get back up with me. And I want to see what type of information you have. Yeah, exactly. Just manipulation all over the world. Got to go fund me up. If you want to cash app to the Boycast, I will post the cash app, the PayPal, and the GoFundMe. All ways to support. Shout out to the brother and sister who supported me last week. I don't know if y'all want your name shared, but I appreciate y'all. Everything is appreciated. Thank you so much for donating. And again, if y'all got no questions, we're gonna leave out with a song. That AI stuff just that AI stuff is aggravating as hell. Because I'm the type of person I love a situation where I gotta kind of dig out of, and because I feel like I get stronger after that. That AI stuff, man, come on. They put them papers on you, boy, man, it's a wrap. Imagine all the people that's in jail that they had that done to, just testing it out and doing little stupid stuff. There's people locked up for 40 years. They can't even say they didn't do it because the images show them doing it. And the voice on the phone is their voice. Man, just imagine that, man. Imagine that. The brother said if somebody was to call on the phone and tell when his kids come outside, and they would come because it's his voice. They wouldn't think nothing up, think that it wasn't. Sick, man. Sickety sick. Okay. All right. If we don't have nothing else to share, then I will end it on a song, the new song that I just posted. And we will see y'all next week. I would like to, like I say, open up some more shows. Y'all let me know, man, if y'all want to see more episodes throughout the week instead of just one, maybe two. Just let me know. Other than that, okay, don't see no questions. We're gonna leave out on that note. Look up those inventors. Make sure y'all tell your children about the inventors. That young brother, Ben Underwood, amazing ability to manifest it in his own. His psyche had to take over. His spirituality had to take over. His soul had to take over for him to push out some type of ability to allow him to do what every other kid do just with no eyes. I mean, he riding the bike, riding the skateboard, playing basketball. It seemed like he had no issues with none of that. Now, I'm sure it was some complications going on, maybe from tapping into such a enormous type of ability. Maybe something went on, but I didn't come across anything like that. All I saw was a great ability from a young black man, and I'm pretty sure a lot of our kids can do this stuff. All right, guys. Again, no questions. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I'm going to get back with y'all next week, 9 sharp or dull, but I'm going to be here. It was a little late this episode because I was getting the music ready, and I had a whole video set up for the music. That's why it's black, and then I end up changing my mind. Don't ask me about it, but you can ask me about it. I don't care. But yeah, so otherwise, I'll be here next week. The boy cast. He got a new song. It's called Signs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look. We bring light to the lineage. We ain't blasting them. Seek intelligence, never stray is the acronym. And we ain't stumble on signs, nigga, we ask for them. And we ain't fluke on these signs, baby, we ask for them. Let the divine spend some time and then we cashed it in. Elevated ourselves, but most traded in. They place full of grace to go have fun with sin. We found God, left God, and now we back again. When we escaped slavery, our glasses were filled, but we never could heal. They tracked us from the field. Now we running in circles like it's track and field. Cause when it all crumbled down, we didn't go back to build. We left our crowns in the ground to pick up the field. Pick up worms and feces, and then our pack was sealed. To forever have to deal with the lack of real. Even if our eyes was peeled, God wouldn't reveal. Cause the only way to break the curse, the old heads who made the deal had to die first. Yeah. And once the Pharisees perish, we can get back the things we used to cherish. That's the merit. We bring life to the lineage. We ain't blasting them. Seek intelligence, never stray is the acronym. And we ain't stumble on signs, nigga, we ask for them. And we ain't fluke on these signs, baby, we ask for them. I don't think y'all seeing the signs, man. It's
all
just
right,
like
y'all.
when we came up out of Egypt for them 40 years, man.
We'll be back
All the
next
old
week
heads had to go.
with
That's still
episode
that
9.
wilderness, everybody was gone. Even Moses
Goodbye,
put
shalom.